evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming to our Human Experience Family Pitch Night, which we've actually been hosting for the last 3.5 years successfully. Yes. And today we're actually giving the floor to people with ideas, specifically pre-seed ideas. We want people who feel inspired about what they want to change and impact into the world. And we're really, really excited for our 5 pitchers tonight. I would like to also introduce our CEO, Michael Schlesy, who makes it all possible. So thank you for always investing in ideas and entrepreneurs. And Michael will also tell us who the jurors are. And do not forget, entrepreneurs, you win 500 for a good idea. So, Michael.
What a joy, what a beautiful evening. It's, as Sally pointed out, another human experience family pitch night. Also applause to our dearest Sally, great moderator, very inspiring. Also a very special applause to the tech team here. Applause, thank you very much. Yeah, Madame et Monsieur, it's a very strict jury, as every time. The jury has $500 in their hands. Maybe the jury is standing up for a second. It's Dr. Julia Nitschke, Dr. Gerhard Schabert, Dr. Stalin Gieler. Applause. The jury wants to say anything. You know how you would like to make your judgment?
Yeah, we thought we will have 3 criterion. One is the power of innovation of the idea. Then also if there's a potential business case behind it. So if you have ideas for future relevance. And of course the quality of the presentation itself.
Yay! Thank you, Julia. So the first candidate we have coming up is actually someone who has come to the Human Experience Family Pitch Night already 3 times in a row. And he reached out to me and he said, it was 3, right? 3 times or around. And he said, I actually have an idea and I would like to pitch it. So I would like to introduce you guys to Alexander Brady, who is the founder of Therapy.
So anyways, I can start already. Therapy is an app, as you may be able to read, which implies a form of therapy for mental health. And me and my student colleague came up with this idea. He's my co-founder, Joel Jax, or Joel Jax, actually. Yes, a computer science student and great help to this idea, and it would not be possible in the slightest way without him, so I want to thank him already. He couldn't make it here today, unfortunately. You can go on, yes. So it said before, it's an app that's going to take care of what makes us special as humans, of our needs, and yeah, the problem that led to the idea of this app is that we're facing almost a mental health crisis right now, I would say. Obviously, after the COVID-19 pandemic, for example, a great increase in digitalization, obviously. For example, we have the statistic here by Telehealth, which incorporates data from, for example, Alcohol Anonymous meetings or suicide hotlines. And they say that mental health issues have risen by 64%. The solution that we thought of for this problem is an AI-based therapy app, which consists of daily interaction with the, I'm going to call it patient or user, and the app. And yes, therapy obviously is a real-life problem, and it can feel weird, I think, to have a computer or a bot take care of these problems. But yes, that's why the app is also going to incorporate real life solutions for these real life problems, and take the trinity of also what has an effect on mental health, so the feeling of your mind, your body, and your instinct, and hopefully incorporate these aspects to yes, to have a healing journey. You can go on. So, as I said, first part is the interactive journaling. As I mentioned, daily prompts, and they can be asking for all kinds of different things in your life. For example, mental things like emotions, experiences, expectations, but also triggers for those emotions and symptoms of those emotions. And the second big aspect is obviously the solutions that the app is going to suggest, which can vary from, as I said, a diet plan, for example, also based on how for example, based on the information you give the app about your eating habits, for example. Obviously, eating habits have a huge impact on mental health, is same as, for example, physical activities do, which is also maybe a solution that the app can suggest for you. So exercise tasks, physical as well as mental. I wrote down some examples here. One example can be to tell a friend or a family member about something that you're grateful for in them, and showing gratitude also is obviously a huge part of mental health and mental healing. It can also be a meditation task, as many of you guys maybe also have seen here. We like to do them, and or also, as I said, a physical task to do 10 push-ups, for example. And each time you complete one of the tasks, or you don't complete them, you can evaluate the task by giving information on how you did. And the AI, the algorithm is obviously going to learn from all of that and learn more and more about you. We also added the idea of curating, for example, music playlists or movie watch lists based on the mood that you're in, and yes, that'll maybe help you get in touch with your emotions better. So the next steps that we're going through are definitely collaborating with partners of mental health, nutritionists for the diet plan, and also music and motion picture therapy professionals, as well as fitness experts, to be able to give more and more solutions, like incorporate the solution aspect into the AI tool. And another step is that we need to collect a lot more of user feedback and scenarios based on the test version to advance the chat function, the journal function. And we also still want to advance the technical stack on top of it. Next one. So to finance the app, we thought of starting it for free to collect more and more data, and then hopefully improve the app a lot. Maybe show some ads to have some money to elaborate on the ideas and go on, and then at some time make it subscription based. Yes. So then we're already at the conclusion, and so yeah, at the beginning of this idea, we had the problem of the humanitarian problem of the mental health crisis, within obviously also with, for example, social media and all of that becoming more and more big and addictive, a great potential for expansion. But we still have a big need for integration of expert advice and also user feedback. And yes, hopefully with all of that we can then get to the final product, which is Therapy, the handy guide for your emotions and feelings throughout the day and your mental regeneration process. Yes. So thanks for listening. Therapy by me, Alexander Brady, and my co-founder, Joel Jax.
I'm excited to introduce you now to Pause Connect, an innovative AI-powered app that revolutionizes, that's the usual startup speak, you know, how we understand and care for our beloved pets. Whether you're a cat lover, a dog enthusiast, or both, Pause Connect is here to strengthen the bond between you and your furry friends. Many pet owners, here's the problem, many pet owners struggle to fully understand their pets' needs and behaviors. This can lead to miscommunication, unmet needs, and sometimes even health issues. Existing pet care solutions are often fragmented, addressing either health, training, or communication separately, but not in an integrated manner. Solution: Pause Connect combines cutting-edge AI technology with comprehensive pet care features to provide an all-in-one solution. Our app interprets your pet's behavior, monitors their health, enhances communication, and offers personalized care plans. Here's how. First, behavior interpretation. Using AI, Pause Connect analyzes your pet's facial expressions, body language, and vocalizations to determine their mood and needs. Health monitoring. Our app tracks vital health metrics, offering insights and personalized recommendations to keep your pet healthy. Interactive training. AI-enhanced voice commands and behavioral tips make training more effective and enjoyable for both you and your pet. Communication enhancement. Pause Connect translates common pet sounds like wow wow or meow into understandable messages, fostering better communication. Indeed, this is not now my text from ChatGPT, but just a short remark. AI is used already to understand the singing whales and the communication of dolphins. So it's not a pipe dream. The communication enhancement thing. Custom care plans, of course, diet, like we had with the app before for humans. Diet is important to have the right food for the dog or the cat. And social features, connect with other pet owners, share tips, and even arrange virtual playdates for your pets. So here's the market opportunity. I'm finishing now. With millions of pet owners worldwide and a growing focus on pet wellness, Pause Connect taps into a significant market. Our unique value proposition lies in integrating multiple aspects of pet care into a single user-friendly platform. Conclusion. At Pause Connect, we believe that understanding our pets better, please now the logo. I also sent the logo. It's of course also made, it was a first hit logo and a first hit illustration. I did not experiment. I had not the time for it. It was really 2 minutes. That understanding our pets better leads to a happier and healthier life for them and a more fulfilling relationship for us. Join us in making a difference in the lives of pets and their owners. Thank you for your time.
So, good evening. My name is David. I'm from ComDaily, and we are developing a brand analytics software as a service product. Go on. And so, why we are doing this? Simple answer to this question. Like, if we go back in time, 20 years, like advertising was way easier. You had like a planning phase, 3 months. You planned a TV spot. After that, you go out. It reached everyone almost in the TV, and everyone connected Coca-Cola with this big red truck, and you had an amazing brand go on. And today we have a problem, because today we are in a non-stop communication digital age with social media, with inputs everywhere, with AI-generated stuff everywhere. And we lose a lot of our focus on the brand and the communication somewhere in the digital space, so we don't reach the people, and it's really, really difficult to reach the right people with your product and your brand. Go on, please. So, why consistent brand communication fails? 4 points. the analysis is really difficult. Only a few traditional communication agencies can do it, and they take a lot of time. And insights are lost because the most of companies which communicate, they have communication assets. So they have the data they need, but they waste it because they don't know how to use it. Next slide, please. So what is our vision and what are we doing at the moment? So we have a 4-step plan to build an AI platform and dashboard for this software as a service, which contains analysis of your communication, brand value monitoring, so you always know how is your brand developing. Then social media management, because like we are in the social media age, you need social media for your brand. And the last thing will be creation of new communication. So we don't do this like because we feel, could work. We have a tested scientific background model, a framework, the brand personality framework. So you can really think of a brand like a person. Like I'm shy, not that extroverted as a person. And a brand can also be like, for example, friendly, cheerful, or honest. So we can connect to brands. And if you go to the next slide, I bring back the example from earlier, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a friendly, cheerful, original brand, and they do everything so you know that they are like this, your friend. You want to spend time with them and drink them in the evening. Next slide, please. So what are we doing at the moment? We did on our MVP the analysis of text. You see, for example, here social media posting, and on the right side you see the attributes I just explained to you, and our AI will analyze the text and give you out the results if it's like strong or weak or neutral for one of the attributes. And after that you have a whole personality set of your brand, and you can say, is it what I will communicate, or do I communicate something else which is not reaching the target group? So to recap a little bit what I just said, with ComDaily you can analyze your brand. Next slide, please. Yeah, you can communicate and you can value your brand monitoring. So why is brand value so important? Because brand value is a huge part of a company's value. You see here, for example, I will give you the solution which German brand it is later in the pitch. So from 60 million of company value, 51 goes to the brand value. It's really important for them. That's why we think it's really important to give people and enterprises the chance to enhance their brand positioning. So our mission is clear. We want to take the complex analysis out of the traditional consulting firms, which cost a ton of money, like way too much for their work, and a huge time frame of 4 months, because like we know we have to communicate every day. I can't wait 4 months for insights. After that, like I have to do it again, and I don't create any useful insights. So our pitch is less than a minute, less than 250 euros, and a high accuracy without human errors. So the market is advertising market. Everyone wants to communicate, and everyone is on the advertising market. So we have a huge potential there, and we see our region for the first MVP in the German, in the Austrian and Switzerland market. Then we want to expand in the US market, because there the understanding of brand is even stronger than here in Europe. Next slide, please. So we looked at our competition, and to name just a few, Brandwatch, SWOT.io, Cision, we really target a lot of other products, but not in this unique combination that we are offering. And the unique thing, like our USB, is really the analytics of the brand communication, which is not done yet via software. So what are our milestones? Last year we began with the whole project. We got Exist funded, so we got money from the state to develop the product. We are now in MVP phase. We have a few test clients, and we dial in the software to make a launch later this summer. And this is our team, because I'm not alone. Ajoub is also here. He's our AI specialist. We have a second full stack developer, and Ellen, she's for marketing sales. She's really also out there spreading the word for our product. And with us is also Professor Dr. Ralf Spiller. He has over 10 years experience in media research, and he's really bringing in a lot of know-how for the whole project. Should I go back to the slide before? It's okay. So why branding matters, and to give you the answer to my clue before, BMW has a brand value of 80% of the company value. So it's really important for them to communicate, and give you a little bit of a hint. One of those brands using what we are doing with a software now with a traditional marketing firm once a year, and I think you know which one. So we want to unlock the full potential of the brand with our software and make it possible for every enterprise to push their brand and communicate like you should communicate in the 21st digital century or age, I don't know. But it's really important to push brand and push better communication, because otherwise you won't be there in the market in the next 10 years. Thank you.
I have actually a question. So first of all, all right, next up we have our very own Daniel from iSquare, actually, to present actually an internal idea. As you all know, iSquare is as a brand, it's known for being one of the best market research companies in implicit and explicit research, and Daniel here has an idea for that. So Daniel!
Danke, danke. Ja, ich mache es vielleicht mal von der Bühne, dann kann ich sehen, was ich vortrage, auch schön übersichtlich vor mir. Ich bin Daniel, ich arbeite für die iSquare in Data Science und in Product Ownership von Seal. Unser Chef hier, der Michael Schießel, der hinten steht, der hatte mich vor ein paar Tagen gefragt: Daniel, willst du nicht bei der Pitch Night Seal pitchen? Das ist zwar kein Startup, aber man kann auch alle Ideen pitchen, und ja, ich bin nicht so gut im Nein sagen, und deswegen bin ich jetzt hier gelandet. Also viel Spaß bei der Präsi wünsche ich. Also Seal steht für Smart Eye Tracking Algorithm, und bevor wir da jetzt tiefer schauen, wofür das steht, ich höre mich hier hinten so hallen, jetzt gehe ich mal doch runter, denken wir erstmal nach über Digital Ad Testing. Was ist Digital Ad Testing? Man kann sich vorstellen, so ähnlich wie im Behaviorism-Modell der Psychologen, habe ich so grob aufgeschnappt, dass es das gibt. Dann hat man irgendwie einen Stimulus, man hat eine Blackbox und dann eine Response. Und so ähnlich ist das auch beim Digital Ad Testing. Man hat halt irgendwie eine Ad, welche zu diesem Stimulus korrespondiert. Die könnte in einem Social-Media-Kontext angezeigt sein, in TikTok oder wo auch immer. Und man hat dann eine Blackbox oder vielleicht auch einen verstandenen psychologischen Prozess, spielt eigentlich auch keine Rolle. Und dann aber auch eine Response. Und die Response könnte sein Emotion, es könnte sein, dass man scrollt oder klickt, was man ja auch abgreifen kann natürlich. Oder aber es könnte sein, wo eine Person hinguckt, und darauf wollen wir uns jetzt natürlich konzentrieren mit Ziel. Also was ist dieser Smart Eye Tracking Algorithm? Es ist erstmal ein Algorithmus, der im Browser nativ läuft, auf irgendeinem Device. Also man kann Desktop oder Mobile zu Rate ziehen, das spielt keine Rolle, und man braucht keine dedizierte Hardware dafür, wie bei Hardware-Eye-Trackern, die wir auch bei iSquare haben. Des Weiteren ist Seal bezahlbar aufgrund von Panel-Kooperationen, und auch ist Seal das most powerful Eye-Tracking-Tool für irgendeinen Social-Media-Kontext. Das liegt daran, weil wir in Kontext integriert sind. Das ist iSquares Ad-Testing-Plattform welche TikTok, Snap, alle Kontexte, die man sich vorstellen kann, supportet. Also kurz gesagt ist Ziel Eye-Tracking aber einfach und weil es eben funktioniert über die Webcam bei einem Desktop-Gerät, bei eurem Laptop oder bei eurem Smartphone-Device, ist es auch so, dass wir natürlich Facial Emotion Tracking auch einbauen werden in Kürze, weil das auf denselben Daten beruht wie das Eye-Tracking. Das ist Vision-Based Eye-Tracking. So, wie funktioniert Seal jetzt genau? Also wir haben hier ein maßgebendes Paper zu sehen in der Ecke. Das ist von 2016, Eye Tracking for Everyone, wo beschrieben wird, wie man mit einem neuronalen Netzwerk-Approach einfach Eye tracken kann, indem man eine große Menge an Daten füttert. Das ist dort auch abgebildet aus dem größten öffentlich zugänglichen mit Research License Datenset fürs Eye Tracking. Wir haben jetzt ein größeres Datenset als dieses größte öffentlich zugängliche Datenset erhoben mit über 3000 Unique Subjects, über 15.000 Videos und über 2 Millionen Frames, auf denen wir unser AI-Modell trainieren und damit auch schon sehr gute Ergebnisse erzielen, nämlich eine Accuracy von ungefähr 3 cm im Desktop-Setting und ungefähr 1,5 in Mobile, was schon sehr wettbewerbsfähig ist und sich natürlich auch noch nach oben entwickeln wird, beziehungsweise der Fehler dann nach unten. Wie wird uns Seal jetzt helfen, Ad-Testing zu gewinnen? Also Seal erhöht natürlich erstmal den Insight-Value von Ad-Testing, weil wenn man nur weiß, wo hat der Nutzer gescrollt, wo hat der Nutzer oder die Nutzerin geklickt, dann ist das nicht so wertvoll, wie auch noch zusätzlich zu wissen, wo der User hingeguckt hat. Das ist eine Art Gateway in die menschliche Psyche, könnte man sagen, zu wissen, was man, also diese visuellen Daten, die man irgendwie abgreifen kann, das ist wahrscheinlich mit den direkten Methoden über Survey der mächtigste Vektor, um irgendwie abschätzen zu können, wie Menschen über Ads nachdenken, wie Menschen Ads empfinden. Und was ist die Vision going forward? Also wir können uns eine Welt vorstellen, in der ein Product Manager per Knopfdruck herausfinden kann, welche von 2 Ads die bessere ist, für ein paar hundert Euro vielleicht. Und das ist, wo wir uns hinbewegen und auch mit Ziel hinbewegen, dass wir aufgrund dieser gesteigerten Insight Values über das akkurate Eye-Tracking auf Nutzerseite kostengünstig feststellen können, diese Ad wird in einem, sagen wir, TikTok-Kontext, in einem Snap-Kontext besser performen als die andere und dann ist es natürlich für den Product Manager ein No-Brainer, das auch zu testen. Und genau, das ist, worum es bei Seal geht. Danke für eure Aufmerksamkeit. Ich habe zwischendurch gemerkt, ich hatte den Pitch eigentlich auf Englisch eingeübt, aber irgendwie hatte ich dann auf Deutsch angefangen. Also, ja. Julia, ja.
Here you go.
One is we already use eye tracking now when we do ad testing, right? So what's the USP about Seal compared to the other solutions we already have? And the second question is, I never really understood what's the AI in it. So I mean, yes, we trained it, but we measure, right? It's not an AI, is it?
It is an AI, and I think great questions, by the way, that I can answer that in the same vein, because the advantage of Seal is that it is an AI. We have these old algorithms which were great for a while, but which are generally rule-based, or they are based on geometric methods. And this is their inherent limitation, that they are not really powerful enough because they are engineered by humans without the power of AI they're not really powerful enough to cover all the different modalities that people find themselves in, all the different angles that people can hold their device in, all the different devices that exist. This is all not sufficiently covered, and this is why AI models just perform better. They are more accurate, and this is the, to say it shortly, this is really the advantage of SEAL.
Very good answer. Woo! Oh, wait, we have one more question, sorry.
We heard a lot of the combination and the interaction of art and artificial intelligence. And I guess advertising could also be seen as a way of art, of commercial. And we've got to learn to see something new. How do you deal with the innovation of advertising?
We don't, because we just care about making the ads, condensing them down into the human experience at a certain time, getting that into metrics and comparing the ads. But maybe this is a bit a bit too shocking of an answer, because we also do psychological consulting work in that area at I2 already, and with SEAL this will also be done, of course, that we can look at, say, where people have been looking and trying to really decode the meaning of these looks. And I think in that case it is a very very difficult task, and you still need these psychology experts to try to unveil the meaning behind these patterns. Although, of course, AI will help with that in the future as well, but this is not yet where SEAL is now.
Okay, well, okay, it's an answer. Thank you.
I think that's it. Thank you, Daniel. I think you get a song.
Seal beep beep. Seal beep beep.
You have to stand for the song.
See the emotions in the eyes. Seal beep beep. Seal beep beep. Seal beep beep. See the emotions in the eyes. Seal beep beep. Seal beep beep. Seal beep beep. Seal beep beep. See the emotions in the eyes, in the eyes.
You can sit down
in
if you
the
want.
Eyes. Seal
Yeah.
beep beep.
The clicker is over there. Here. All right, thank you once again, musicians. All right, so next up we have a very special guest from Paris, France. Woo, bourgeoisie. And his brand is around shopping experience and fashion. So give the Pause Shop a round of applause.
Hello. How is everyone doing today? Yeah, good. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's been a long day for you, from what I heard. So, thankfully, today I'm here to talk about something that is a bit more light-hearted. So, pets won't be here, mental health won't be here, but English and capitalism will be. So, I'm here to present the Pause Shop. Thanks to Sally that she invited me here today, and it's a great honor to be here. So what's the Pause Shop? It's it's comes down to a simple idea. Finding a cute outfit, finding a marvelous piece of furniture online, on a TV, and wanted to buy it, but not knowing where to find it. That's the Pause Shop. So, in other words, all of us faces some lack of accessibility, immediate accessibility to a thing, whether it's a piece of clothes, piece of furniture, having the creation, the inspiration fleeting away, and not being able to find it again. So in other words, we also have, all of us, kind of an idea of our preferences, what we enjoy, what we like, where we want to go, but sometimes getting into this world, it's a bit tricky, it's a bit complicated. And that's where the post shop is coming into play, which is AI machine learning based app, not because it's fashionable and everyone is doing AI, but because we see the use of it in our app, simply enough. So we try to scan product that we see on TV and then push it to you and find it online, simply enough. It's kind of the same idea as Google, what is it? Google Scan, Google Lens, there we go. But our, and you're going to see this later, our specificity is that we are trying to get in touch with the streaming provider. So we try to bring some type of fanciness into it by associating ourselves with the world of movies and TV shows. So as I said, it's a real-time shopping that's gonna be used through a sidebar. So the idea is to have a Chrome extension, for instance, that's gonna show you the different piece of clothing that you're looking for, and then you can have like a shortcut to have like a better full page with all of the product that you can buy. And the idea is to have like just a one entry point and to keep this seamless user experience, especially knowing that we're gonna try to do it, to integrate it with something like the streaming services, Netflix. There we go. So how it works, it's pretty easy, pretty simple. It's only 4 steps. First, you pause on the TV show that you're watching, TV show or the movies. Then you use the app to scan the clothes, the piece of furniture that you want, access the sidebar to see the different option, and then you just have to purchase it. It's simple to use. So yeah, again, we're gonna use, as I said, AI for the recognition of the piece of clothing, the piece of furniture, to still keep this, again, it's a buzzword, but it makes sense because you should never forget the user experience, so keep a seamless integration into the streaming services and guarantee an enhancing user experience. So our next steps, I would say, technical steps, would be to have to use the native biometric aspect of your phone and to create like a push notification behind it to make sure that you are the one connected to your account. We obviously gonna try to use to connect to your bank account, and also because we are a company that see into the future, try to get in touch with the blockchain and specifically the Ethereum one. And again, the push notification to make sure that we increase the conversion and engagement leads during the process of buying the clothes, and also to later on push you some ideas that we think makes sense to you. So again, the benefits is to create, making fashion more accessible to everyone, again, to shorten the purchase cycle, so it's 4 steps and you can buy it, to find inspiration from pop culture, so whether it's your TV show, your movie, whatever. And again, don't forget the user to enhance the overall user experience. So our market potential, since we are targeting the streaming services, we are thinking about 300 million streaming services user globally. So that will technically be our market target. And more specifically, we have the obvious tech aficionados, the fashion enthusiast, the home decor aficionados, and the gift shopper. So that's pretty much where we think that we're gonna create a competitive advantage and bring a unique solution to everyone using our app. So for the business model, pretty simple. We're gonna try to have some affiliate marketing links, create some partnership with the retailers and the streaming services, obviously. And we see the idea of keeping it a bit special, a bit fancy again, by creating something like a membership fee. So you can have your Netflix, but you don't have to subscribe to us. So it's gonna create a bit more of a unique experience for the users, and take 2 to 5% of each sales. This number is still like thinking about it, but that's the idea of each sales that being done through our apps. So for the go-to-market, it's pretty much easy. Creating the beta testing app, having the initial release through the streaming services that we've selected, collaborate with influencers, because this is the world nowadays, and expand to our favorite market, which is USA. Happy 4th of July. I'm a software engineer, but I don't know that well enough the blockchain world, for instance. So that would be something, and also AI. Yeah, for the partnership with the retailers, obviously.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have Julio, who is finding a solution for those of us who go to parks and cannot find our favorite beer or our favorite drinks in general, even the non-alcoholic ones. Julio, ladies and gentlemen.
Julio, 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 cheerio.
Thank you for inviting me. So I'm going to present you my solution. I thank you for inviting me. I'm going to present you my solution for catering in parks in Berlin. So first of all, information about me. I'm Julio. I still go to school. I'm 17 years old, and my achievements are I won a youth scientist contest, Jugendforscht, in 2021 about biology in the district Berlin-Schöneberg. So the problem I have to face with my business is there's barely any catering or even food and beverage options in Berlin parks. You will have to get outside, look for a spatty, or have to take a long walk to a restaurant and maybe find a good to-go option. But I want to fix that with cargo bikes, which we will drive around parks and to deliver the beverages and food options the people want for their consumption. This will provide a good conversion rate because it's really comfortable to just order it off your phone or get the order by bike instead of walking to it itself. So I have to, yeah.
Woo! That's funny.
So here's here's a list of what 500 euros will get me. I will offer, I will buy a card reader, so I can take so I can accept all types of cards. Can pay a third of the bike, of a cargo bike. I can buy a cooling container, and I can buy 87 euros of worth of beverages, which will account to 100 bottles of fake Aperol Spritz, which tastes exactly the same. Trust me, it's just a name. Or 200 bottles of Coca-Cola, like products like for Sprite or Coca-Cola Zero, Fanta. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
We had a very difficult decision because one of the presentations was from I-Square, and we had to enlarge our jury because that. But the decision was very easy, I think so. And the prize winner is the last presentator, with this very easy and very practical
Don't get sad.
idea of catering the Berlin parks. Please come to me. And in the name of the I-Square company, especially our CEO, Michael Schiessel, I give you a symbolic.
حاجة غريبة هكلم معاهم يعني. Yeah.
Please take a photo.
I don't.
Yes, because this was one of the
But I don't
points.
think it's gonna work.
So absolutely clearly a not doubtful investment plan of this project.